So what do you think, with all the actors that you work with, what do you think is the most important tool that that you can have as an actor in the booth?
To not listen to yourself.
Oh
It's
God.
not you. Do not listen to yourself. I don't want to hear you mimic anybody. I don't want to hear you making a sound. And that I think, to be able to throw away the sound of your own voice and come from here, that
Come from your heart.
that makes all the difference in the world. I
Yeah.
can hear it. I can hear it in your audition. I can hear it. And there was one talent I was working with a few weeks ago, and we were working on stuff, and I just said, I got to be honest, I don't believe you. And she's like, what? And I'm like, I don't buy it. And she went, okay. And she just set her cap and, you know, got herself out of the way. And we got it. We got a great take after that.
Yeah, that's so great. I mean, that shows
Maybe.
your well, yeah, because it's funny because I sometimes I get the privilege of directing Mimi at times. And so yeah,
Lucky girl.
it's fun. And sometimes she gets the privilege of directing me, which is not so fun. So yeah, I know how hard it is to be an actor and what is required. And tell me what is the worst thing you can do as an actor in the booth? Like what's the worst thing that someone can do and maybe you'd go like, I'm not so sure if I'd want to hire that person again.
Well, I mean, first of all, it's an entertainment business. Um, if you're nasty, I don't want you back. If you're nasty to my engineer, forget it. I'm sorry, because I can direct the hell out of a line and you can give the read of your life. But if our engineer doesn't get it, it didn't matter. We got to do it again. Do not be mean to my engineer. I'm done with you after that. Then
Ooh,
you're a DNH as far as I'm concerned. You're do not hire. Sorry
yeah,
about that, y'all.
I agree.
Seriously. That is the inexcusable offense in my booth.
Yeah, got it. That's a
Yeah.
good one. No one's ever said that.
Yeah.
That's like a first. Um, Gee, that would be really awful.
It's happened. And literally it's like, okay, I'm stuck with you for the rest of this series, but mental note. And I went to the producers and said, nope. And it wasn't just one time. It was, it was a pattern. And so it's not like you have a bad day and you snap at somebody and then it's over. I can tell the difference between what your attitude is toward my engineer,
Yeah,
our engineer, by the way.
I think we've
They're
all
there to make you sound good. They're not there to hurt you.
exactly, and we've all heard of actors, not so much in the what VO world, but in the live action
Yeah.
world, where no, that take was good for me, and I'm not doing another one, and then they walk off the set. I mean,
Yep.
we've all heard those stories, and they're very. We all know who those people
Yep.
are. Mhm.
Especially in the looping world when the principals would come in to do their ADR. Oh man, boy, I can tell you some story. The sound supervisors, there are some that just like were literally popping calming pills and whatever their version of a calming pill was, just in preparation, knowing that this actor was going to come in and just beat them up verbally. And it's why would you do that?
I've had like
It's
huge crushes on people, and then like sat on the stage and went like, "Oh no, no, that's over. I don't
Yeah,
like them
yeah,
anymore. They were so
yeah,
mean to the poor supervisor." It's like it feels so bad.
yeah.
I know I once was on something as some famous person, and it's actually a friend of Mimi's, started screaming at the lines he had to do. And he was like swearing and going to the director, and the director turns to me and he says, "What do I do?" I said, "Well, it's your movie. If you want to sound like shit, don't do it. Don't do the lines. It's up to you."
Okay,
And he's like, "Okay, we're doing the lines."
there you go. You got two choices here.
I don't like to name names for people because
I won't name names at all. That's not what we're here for. Just it's just the example of the behavior.